Hello kids, good morning. Welcome back. Today we are going to start new chapter number 2, estimation. So what about estimation? How we'll know what is estimation? This is you have previously done in your previous grade. So let's have a quick introduction on that. So for example, to organize an event in a school, for example sports day, annual day, etc., will have a rough estimation of expenditure. Yes, how much money should be spent will be estimated or imagined. For example, if I am doing expenditure, for example, invitation card, rupees 1530, okay, and then I am doing the second expenditure, that expenditure on hiring the furnitures and all, the chairs we are putting. So for that rupees I am spending 7250. Similarly, more expenses are also there, like expenditure on dress of the participants. So I am spending rupees 11,638. And then expenditure on transport, many things has to be transported, so expenditure of transport 4,547. Then expenditure on refreshments, so that rupees 2,590. And then some of the miscellaneous expenses for rupees 6,250. So if all of this I have taken the estimation of the amount, and these are actually not an actual amount, these are estimated amount. Yes, before expenditure I am estimating these are the expenses. So I am doing the total estimate. That is, if I'll total this will become 33,795. Yes, on a smaller scale I am taking all this expenditure, and I have taken the approx of this, approx estimation of expenses. So this approximately I'll be spending 33,795. Okay. Thus, to conduct an event such as sports day, annual day, etc., we make an estimation which may or may not be exact figure. So, in short, estimation means to make an idea about the quantities, to judge approximate size, cost and population. Okay. So I repeat, estimation means to make an idea about the quantities, to judge approximate size, cost, population, etc. Okay. So I am giving you an example. For example, cost of construction of a building. Cost of construction of a building does not exceed rupees 5 crores. Okay, so this is just an estimation of a number. The estimation is also known as rounding of the numbers to the nearest 10. So I am writing here, estimation is also known as rounding of numbers to the nearest 10, 100, that is nearest 100, or 1,000 or 1,000, etc. Okay. So in short, we can say estimation is also known as rounding of numbers to the nearest 10, 100 and 1,000. So now the important point, how to do round off. We have just learned that estimation is nothing but the round off of numbers. So now we'll do it in to the nearest 10. Rounding off a number to the nearest 10. See the digit at unit, or you may say ones place. If the digit at ones place is less than 5, So yes, I have taken an example over here. 542 and the unit place, that is 2, which is less than 5. So when it is less than 5, replace one's digit by 0 and keep the other number or other digits as they are. So for example, if this 2, yes, of course it is less than 5. So I will put here 0 instead of 2. Yes, and then we'll keep the other digit as it is. Okay, so whenever you are new to do the rounding of a tens, so you have to see the unit place, and unit place should be less than 5. If it is less than 5, then put 0 instead of the number. Hope you are clear with it. Now third point, if the digit at ones place, yes, this ones place is 5 or more than 5, increase tens digit by 1 and replace ones digit by 0. Now I can see the digit which is more than 5. So 6 is of course more than 5, and if this number is more than 5, then we have to jump to the tens. We have to increase 1. So 8 plus 1 will become 9. So in place of 8, I will be putting 9 over here and will make this 6 as 0. So nearest tens, like for example, 586 is the number. And this side we have 580 to the nearest 10, and this side we have 590 to the nearest 10. So of course what you have to do when the digit, unit place digit is more than 5, then you have to change the tens place. Yes, one number more. Okay, increase one number and then here put 0. So of course this is a shortcut way to find the nearest tens. Next point B, rounding off of a number to the nearest 100. See the digit at tens place of the given number. So which is the tens place? Ones, tens, 100. So we have to consider the tens place. If the tens digit is less than 5, replace each one of tens and ones digit by 0 and then keep the other digit as they are. So for example, if this is less than 5, then what we have to do, we have to put 0 in the tens and ones. Okay, and we will keep the number 5 as it is. Okay, we will keep the number 5 as it is. Understood? I repeat. So if this tens place is less than 5, then we have to keep this tens and 1 0, and then the number which is left will keep as it is. So 549 to the nearest 100 is 500. Okay. But what about the number tens place is more than 5? So if the tens digit 5 or more than 5, so if this tens place is 5 or more than 5, increase the hundreds digit by 1 and replace each of tens digit and ones digit by 0. So if this is more than 5, then what we have to do, we have to add 1 to the number 5 here. So it will become 6 and the rest of the number will remain as 0. So what we have to do, we have to write in place of tens and ones as 0, and then we have to increase number 1 to the given number. So if it is 546 to the nearest 100, it will become 600. Hope you are clear with it. Next is rounding off of a number to the nearest 1000. So just now we have done with the tens, 100, and now there is a turn of 1000. How to do the round off of a digit to the nearest 1000?
ठीक है जी.
Now rounding off a number to the nearest 1000. How to do it? See that hundreds digit of the given number. So given number is 2394. So ones, tens, 100. 100 is the number 3. So which is less than 5. Okay. So in this case, when it is less than 5, what we have to write? We have to write all the 3 numbers as 0 and we'll keep the 1000 place as it is. Okay. So if 100 digit is less than 5, replace each one of the 100 tens and ones digit by 0. So 100 tens and ones, all the number will change it as 0 and then keep the other digit as they are. So 2 I will keep it as it is, but I am going to change the 100 tens and ones as 0. So 2 will remain same. I'll write the answer here. 2 will remain same and the rest of the number 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now the next. Similarly, in this case, when I'll see the nearest thousand, I have to check 100. If this 100 is less than or more than 5. So what it is? More than 5. So when it is more than 5, what we have to do? We have to add 1 to the number and the rest of the number will change by 0. If in the given number 100 digit is 5 or more than 5, increase 1000 digit by 1 or more than and replace each other digit on its right by 0. So 100 tens, ones, yes, all the numbers I'll change by 0 and then I'll going to replace this number 5 by adding 1 to it. So 5 plus 1 will become 6 and the rest of the number will remain 0. So we'll change it by 0.